And recording is going. Hey there, everybody at home. We're back with another Curse of Strahd. As a reminder of what happened last time, they explored the lower level of the murder house. They met with Rose's parents and dispatched them. They met, fucking forgot about this. You guys found a statue of Strahd and defaced it to be a Dorito anime boy.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We did do that.
Had you touched the magic orb in Strahd's hand, you would have had to fight 5 shadows, but you sure as shit just defaced him.
I'm glad we didn't. If
It's
shadows
like-
are anything like Pathfinder, it's not good.
It's not good, and like it's just this magic orb, and the writer's like, yes, they'll try to loot the statue. No, this group just wants to make him a joke. I appreciate it. And most importantly, you rolled 3 successive crit 20s on perception and changed this from the lower floor of the murder house to the werewolf apartments.
Very important.
We did do that.
We sure
did.
did. Good job, team.
So, most important, also between sessions, Belinda had to go. Parent-teacher conference, you know?
Why does everyone keep leaving us in this house?
I mean, I would leave too if I didn't feel like I had a job to do. This decor is horrendous.
Honestly, I appreciate you guys sticking with me to the end.
I mean, we're this far already. I'm just confused why all our friends keep disappearing.
Cowards!
Okay, and I will put the screen up for everybody else. Ooh, doink. Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my, look at that.
You stride into a room with a very gaudy rug asset that I could find no other place for, so...
We what into a room?
You stride? Did I say Strahd? You stride into the room? Oh no! Surprise!
Wink.
Final
Strahd
boss
was
battle
you.
right here, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess Belinda made the right choice by backing out before the final boss.
Yes, some
You
guys to
fools!
Strahd.
Would have been nice if she warned us.
Okay,
Oh
so...
well.
As you get closer, Rose clings to your hat a little more tightly. You can hear the ghostly chant that, from the upper floor, sort of emanating more strongly from this way, that direction, right down there. You can now clearly tell what the lyrics to this particular verse are. He is ancient, he is the land, repeated again and again in a low voice. The very sound of it sends chills through your... Probably not you 3, actually, you're fine.
No.
I like the cover better.
I agree.
You know, I can understand the sort of chanty monkinness of it, but I prefer a good acoustic version.
Roll me perception as you go into this room.
Ah.
Perceptione.
Perception.
I am not rolling great.
It's not
It's
bad.
like, I forgot I don't have macros for this.
That's bad.
Ah.
Geraldine, you really like this rug, actually. You're not sure why, but, like, I don't know.
This.
The aesthetics just strike your brain. Okay, even with Stell, you cast your gaze around the room. This isn't just any other plain old dungeon wall, copy-pasted repetitively. There are actually small trinkets decorating the various walls in this room. If you want to pay attention to, like, specific ones, I can give you a quick description. Just assume they're along these walls. Yeah, move.
Are there like
Alright.
vases?
Yes, there are vases and presumably things tucked in and around them. Do you want to roll for them or like check them out?
Yeah,
Percept?
this kind of feels like a little burial corner place, like a place to put people's ashes or something. So, would this be investigation? What would this be?
Perception, insight, investigation. Honestly, any of those.
I'll do insight because that's
Any
good.
eyeball skill.
Any peepers. If only
Peepers.
dice roller would. There we. Peeper, show me the truth.
Okay. Yeah. No, you use your peepers and you discover immediately in front of you a It's really weird. Like, looking down at it, you find it tucked away behind one of the little ashen urns. A small, mummified yellow hand with sharp claws on a loop of rope sits in front of you.
He picks it up and, like, turns around with it. Look at this thing.
Ugh.
Eden, that's grody.
You know,
Oh, it totally is.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but you know that other room that was festooned with bones? I think some bone festoons would do this place good. Like, it's almost, kind of like a spirit Halloween store, just like going all out.
Oh, no, I feel you. That makes sense. Can I knowledge arcana at this
like a little
thing
monkey's
or
claw?
history?
Is there
Yeah,
a price tag on this?
No, but it probably is worth a little bit of cash. Like,
Ew,
probably
who
some
buy
weirdo
this?
would pay for
Sell
it.
this small man's hand for money.
Welcome to Barovia!
Yeah, this is the Barovian equivalent of the guy who buys Poe's souls. He's just
Yes, I will buy hands for a fair price.
Give me...
It's a 5-finger discount.
Looks him straight in the eye and eats it instead.
If I could get a knowledge arcana roll would do, knowledge, or just an arcana, I guess it's fucking, what's it called in, this game? Is there, some arcana equivalent? There's, some...
Yep, just arcana.
Just arcana.
Yeah, it's called arcana.
I'm not trained in it, so you ain't getting nothing from me.
Okay.
Grody.
Gross.
It's not
I
magic.
wonder if we'll roll a 2-digit number.
Oh,
you
is it?
Yeah, you just needed to roll above a 5 to realize it's not magic, it's just gross.
Is this one of these rooms where they used to put mummies and stuff for sale, but a lot of them weren't even real mummies and they were just small bits of things wrapped in cloth and fakes?
Is that a thing people used
That's
to
a
do?
thing people used to do in ancient Egypt. They used to be able to sell hawks and cats and stuff as mummies, but people used to just wrap up bits of stuff instead and lie to them.
Whoa.
Huh.
That's intense.
I would like to insight check to see if this is a monkey's paw.
Yeah. Okay, it's a fucking goblin hand.
Oh shit!
Ew.
It's super gross.
Even get rid of it. I don't like
No,
it.
I'm keeping it.
Oh, why are you doing this? I miss girl time. This is dreadful.
I mean, I'm not against a disembodied hand.
I don't know why my parents would collect these things. Using that high insight check, you take a look around the room and you manage to, see that most of the items actually match pretty well with Siv's description of, these are random, culty items, but none of them match a singular theme. There's lots of mummified shit, stuck around the room, but all of it's scattered. None of it seems to have any power or importance. I can give you a rundown of the list of all the shit that's in here if you want.
Eden just kind of looks over to Rose. He's like, don't worry, kid. Your parents weren't really good cultists. I think they were just kind of wannabes.
That's a relief. She looks weirdly relieved.
Oddly, that is...
I'm gonna take my oaken staff and sort of poke under this rug and see if I can lift it and look underneath it.
Okay. You do so and you find nothing.
Okay.
There are some other items around the room that aren't mummified. I'll just eliminate all the mummified gross stuff. Because, just give me 2 seconds. That is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I eliminated 5 gross items. There's still some stuff littering the walls if you're interested, though.
Oh, quick, important question. What number were we at for nothing rooms?
I don't remember, unfortunately.
Don't worry, I got you.
Oh, bless you.
What number were we at?
I believe it was 8.
18?
There is a reason. It's either 8 or 10, but there's a reason why it's not a big deal. But, you'll see.
I think it was 8.
8.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
We'll have it as Schrodinger's 8 or 10, and then if I happen to win on one of those numbers, that'll be the one it was.
Yep. Okay.
What is that?
Are you heading
Ew.
down this way? Okay, yeah, no, you, immediately in front of you, not pictured, is a, giant portcullis placed, straight across. For some reason, it was not cooperating with me and vanished from existence. So, yeah, no, portcullis, a giant, iron portcullis, rusted from the slime and grime beneath it, sits in front of you. It walls off your passage into the room. Beyond it, you can see a layer of water about, like, fucking 2 feet deep, and just fucking gross, nasty, gross basement, gross, bad stuff on the other side of it. The room seems to slant away. In the distance, chains for the festooning of skeletons dangling from the ceiling. This room, as you gaze into this room, suddenly the chanting stops, but you can feel eyes on you. A presence watching over you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, back up, you two.
Oh, yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I would like to use, my earthbending powers to seal up both of these doors and then wait about 20 minutes for them to all die of asphyxiation.
I like this. Do you just want to do that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing in here. We can look at the other objects while we're waiting.
Nice. Give me 2 seconds.
Window shopping.
I like this a lot.
You didn't have any other extended family members who might be in on this that you wanted to see, right?
Yeah, maybe an uncle. No, it's fine. If there's an uncle down here, he was probably the one collecting all the weird goblin parts, and it's okay. Wall it off. Okay. Let me quickly just background.
I mean, we could just go the other way for a while if we really wanted to.
Well, I think we need. I'm just like, I imagine it loops back around. Like you don't have a portcullis and only one way to get into the portcullis room. So I mean, that's a lot of oxygen they have to use up.
That's fair. Yeah, all right.
Also, given all the stank down here, there's probably a lot of lethal gases like CO2 and maybe some carbon monoxide, probably methane.
So probably no sacred flame for a while, huh?
Oh, actually, that's a great idea. I open up a little hole, throw some sacred flame in there. That'll make it go faster.
She closes it back up.
There you have it.
Let me just and you just close up the area with dirt.
Neat.
Okay.
All right.
Now investigate the rest of the items, and I guess by the time you've looked at them all, we'll assume 20 minutes have passed.
Sure. I already gave a perception check, but I guess I'll just look at the ones over here. Oh, goody, my theme.
I mean, we're not in danger.
You pick up a knife made out of human bone.
I'm not gonna lie, this is rad. I mean, it's not actually very effective, because it's made out of human bone, a thing you chop in half
like
with
a
regular
femur?
knives. Eden, do you
hardcore.
want this? I feel like if you're wearing this on your person, it might scare targets.
You think I need more things to scare people away?
I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
It's never, yeah, I was gonna say, it's never a bad thing to have more spooky things.
I mean, there is actually a certain point of diminishing returns on the spookiness that, you know, like festoon of bones.
Oh,
but-
I see. It's when you're over the edge, Lord. I see.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Do you get it, Eden?
He's writing it in his book, yeah.
I think he's beginning to appreciate puns.
I never said that.
You'll come around to my way of thinking, darling.
Eden's writing like a naughty list equivalent of every pun you've made, so it's like when her punishment comes, it will be severe.
Immediately next to the knife, you find a dagger with a rat skull set into the pommel.
Why? Whose aesthetic is this?
I don't know. I
She
think it's-
briefly opens up a hole in the, like a really small one, just throws the knife through it.
There's a man on the other side, like trying to breathe through. Oh, thank God!
That would be hysterical.
You know, it'd be a shame if our fourth party member was on the other side.
Oh, what?
Or what?
Geraldine smiles.
Well, I feel like if anyone were going to foretell us that this was a bad idea, you would have already done it, dear.
I mean, I can't mess with time too much.
Anyway, so next to that red skull dagger, you find an 8-inch diameter varnished orb made from a Nothic's eye. I don't know what a Nothic is, but yes.
Oh, Nothics are scary. They can, like, paralyze you and shit.
Yeah, magic orb.
Here, I'll find a picture of them.
Okay.
Yeah, you find a fucking varnished orb.
Ew. But, like, kind of neat. Might look good in, like, a witch's cabin.
Speaking of which, immediately next to it, you find a desiccated frog lashed to a stick.
This isn't even an item. This is literal garbage. What
All right,
is this thing? Man,
None of this even makes sense.
This is like when you just have like a dorm or an apartment and you're living alone and it's like, yeah, no one's coming over. I'll do laundry next week. And you just have a bunch of shit lying around. This is an embarrassment.
And here's your last item. You pick up a small opposable mummy action figure.
This is awesome. What does it do? Can I roll for how good of an action figure this is?
Yeah, because if it's a really good action figure, maybe Rose can
Oh,
possess
it's a
that.
pretty good
Oh,
action
holy
figure.
shit! Rose's eyes, Rose's eyes light up. Did you find my Mummy Masquerade action figure?
I think I did. What can it do, Rose?
It can transform. Do you see its cape and mask?
Oh yeah, right underneath here. What happens if I pull this little mummy thread on the back?
It spins around. The cloth's reversible, and it looks like a different mummy.
Oh, neat. It has, like, cleave abilities. That's neat.
And there's like a little glowy, a little weird enchanted glowy that makes it look like there's mummy rot floating around it. Very authentic.
The party begins to suffocate.
It was the most popular action figure in all of Barovia a while ago. You never know what's under the wraps of Mummy Masquerade. She kind of like reaches her hands out for it. It is as big as she is.
Wistel sits it next to her like her co-pilot on top of Geraldine's cap.
Oh my god, that's adorable. She sets it down. It's got like it's basically a mummy in a tuxedo mask getup.
I'm just gonna keep casting Halt on it so it, like, stays in position no matter what.
That's a cantrip?
That's a cantrip.
What the hell?
Geraldine smiles.
Chronomancer is broke as fuck.
Oh, you haven't even seen shit. Give me like 3 more levels and it's gonna get nuts.
Okay, let's assume that 20 minutes have passed. Are you gonna take the walls down?
Yeah. She'll take this one down, yeah.
Okay. Leaving the other one up?
Yeah, for now, why not? That room was gross.
Fair.
Okay.
Right. Now we're in the scary part.
Well, I guess I should go first this time, because Eden was the one who fell into the trap. I'm gonna look down this hall for traps.
Okay. Give me a perception.
I don't think there's anything down here.
I'd like to help.
There ain't shit. There ain't shit. You're clear.
Yeah.
Your instincts tell you that you're clear. Well, clear for the most part. As you round to this corner, fucking turned completely around, like ass up in the air, head down, is this unconscious man, so freshly suffocated.
Oh, we got one of the cultists. Let's move on.
Well, now hang on. Is he handsome?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Let me get a look.
Charisma 16, I believe. Yes.
Oh, he's not bad. All right, yeah. Geraldine and Wist look at each other. Oh,
Not bad, not bad.
Ian just kind of leans in. What's going on? Oh,
We found a man.
Weirdly enough, he seems to be chained up down here. Like, you wouldn't really expect that from one of the cultists.
is he
Now,
dead?
now, Whist, we need to be very careful. He could be a werewolf.
You're right, I'll have to restart his breathing, and I think I know just the way.
I assume he's locked in here.
Yeah. The door is locked, but you could probably find some way to jank that.
Time bolt.
Yeah, I guess
It's a bolt of time.
I guess that's one of them.
A bolt of time.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't really describe any more than that. You know as much as I do.
All right.
Go get him, Tiger.
So Whist walks over and checks, is this guy breathing?
Yes.
Well, I'm not the kind of girl who would make out with a man who's actually breathing. But I am gonna caress him to see if he has any wounds. Oops, I went right into that wall.
Give me a heal check.
Okay. Oh,
Holy
Whisk gets it where
shit.
it matters.
Okay, yeah, no, you quickly take stock of the man. He does have some wounds. His clothing's a little slashed up, as if by werewolf claws. God fucking damn it. He's unconscious. He's unconscious due to suffocation, but it appears he did his best to hold on. If you had to guess, there's something slightly magical about the man that enabled him to survive this long in the fucking no-breathy zone. He appears to be not worse for wear. Full HP and all. Just KO'd.
So I believe this man had a tussle with some big werewolves.
Why do you keep saying it like that? He's clearly hurt.
Let an old lady have her fun. All right. We're gonna have to wake him up. I think he was a prisoner here. I mean, obviously.
If you want to use that 21 heal check to also wake him up, you can.
Yeah, sure.
So yeah, you feel a sharp slap against your face, I assume, maybe? Whatever method that Whist is using to wake you up, you feel that.
Yeah. Here, hold this torch. I'm gonna stand directly in front of it, so the first thing he sees is my beautiful silhouette.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
don't
gonna
worry.
stand directly behind her menacingly.
Dean's eyes blink open, and he looks up and sees an old woman and a man, and he's like, okay, what the hell's going on here?
You almost suffocated, but
Yeah.
luckily we broke down the door and let the air in. Nothing I said is false.
I didn't think those damn werewolves would try to suffocate me. Oh, shit.
Yeah, they really did that.
So, Dean, flashback to what's happened to you recently. After submitting your most recent paper on the truth, or trying to find someone who would listen to your claims, you were told that those that worshipped and understand dark powers existed in Barovia. You crossed the border and found yourselves caught in the fog. There you met a group of rambunctious werewolves who did tolerate your presence for a time. However, over a most recent altercation, you were dragged back to their apartment and presumably chained up beneath. You had a disagreement over whether or not one of them was tough or something. You may have underestimated the wrong werewolf. You'd been chained down here for, let's say, a day or so. You'd been brought food occasionally, and then suddenly, your eyes adjusting to the dark, were suddenly met with pitch black. The only slight light emanating from an area above was cut off, and you found yourself suffocating. Assuming that the werewolves had gotten cask of Amontillado on you, you quickly prepared yourself, buried your head in a wall, and, yeah, here you are.
Well, I guess I owe you my life.
Yes.
Thank you. Who might you be, beautiful young woman in front of me?
Oh, I'm Wistel, dear. You can call me Whist.
Eden walks away.
As Eden rounds the corner, he sees a little. There's like a 3-inch tall creature playing a tiny trumpet. It's like a little plant familiar.
He draws his blade.
It runs off.
It's wonderful to meet you, Wistel, or Wist, I mean. And who is the gentleman that just left?
Oh, that's Eden. He's another friend of mine.
Ah, he seems friendly.
Well,
And you?
Geraldine Scarborough, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, very nice to meet you. So, can I ask you something, I guess? Why y'all down here?
oh well,
We're
we
here to-
kind of just wandered into Barovia and are bumping into a bunch of things, including this very complex werewolf apartment.
Yeah, the werewolves don't usually let people in. That's why I'm
Oh.
sort of confused.
Oh no, we killed them.
Oh, Dean looks a little sad.
Oh, was he getting a little Stockholm syndrome after one day?
They tolerated me for longer than most people would. All right. So you're just here looking around?
We're here to try to exorcise the evil spirits from my house.
Haha, that's cute. What do you?
Thank you.
This is Rose. She is cute.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
I also think I might be, by some definitions, an evil spirit. Hi.
Yeah.
Some may describe her as a revenant.
Yeah.
We're
I
here to
describe her as my favorite.
That's absolutely true.
Embarrassed mumbling, Rose retreats back under the hat.
And then there's like a beat, and then her hand reaches out, grabs the mummy figure,
Aw.
drags it also
Aw.
under the hat.
Cute. All
I
right.
like that.
I actually, maybe you already said it and I'm terrible, but I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, my name's Dean. Nice to meet you.
Oh, I love that.
Let me
Oh,
change it
thank
from
you.
Slime Lord to Dean.
I mean, you can keep it as Slime Lord.
That's fine. Dean Slime Lord it is.
What's your deal, Dean? In what areas are you experienced?
Well, I used to be a professor. Then my ideals were too radical for the system I was a part of, and they kind of kicked me out. But I'm doing my own research stuff.
Ooh,
Something
a
like that,
rebel.
yeah.
I can get behind that.
Neato.
Yeah.
Look out, Eden. There's another bad boy.
Sorry, what?
Dean leans over to the side and gives a small wave to Eden.
Hi.
Well, Dean, you're more than welcome to accompany us. We should warn you, there's probably something quite dreadful down here.
Oh, right, but first thing is first. Dean, how many useless rooms do you think are in this werewolf apartment?
Oh, gee.
Because thanks to you, there's only 3 here.
Well, let's go. How about 11?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're currently at 11, so if
Oh,
every
oh.
other room.
Oh, okay. Well, shit. Hang on, hold on. Dean turns around and rummages in his pocket and pulls out something. It's a. You look over, you can see he has a D20 in his hand, and he drops it on the ground. Let's go with 12.
All right. Big
He ma-
spender, upping it all the way to 12.
He mage hands his dice back to his pocket.
Based on, I don't know how to tell you this, based on my field of vision, it's gonna be more than 12.
Geraldine makes the face in her pug.
Oh, she's always got her little cat grin.
I think my guess was 17 or 18.
I don't remember what I voted on.
16,
I don't
17,
care
or 18.
anymore.
I think my guess was. I'm feeling 18.
That's a good guess.
These are, yeah, pretty good guesses.
So I think.
Assuming we started this dungeon at 8, we're now at 11. 11 or 13.
Yep.
Oh boy! Maybe I spoke too soon.
Okay.
Boom.
You stare into 2 more rooms of the prison. Can you give me a roll?
Sure.
What kind of roll?
Perception.
Perception.
Sure is fucking nothing.
+4 on that, my bad.
I'm gonna double underline that nothing.
All right.
So,
Make
13,
that
yeah.
13 or 15, yeah.
13. Sorry, Dean, you lose immediately. Cage, that's
No,
kind of
it's
neat.
alright. It's alright.
Wait, why do they...
Oh,
Hold on.
boy!
Hold on, can we stop for a moment? Why did they put a cage in a cage?
Oh.
Hmm.
Oh.
Well, some people, you know what?
she looks at Rose as like, never mind.
Geraldine raises an eyebrow and smiles. Ah, extra security.
That's not what I was thinking.
I'm just using a safe word.
Okay, perception again.
Great.
Gross.
Come on, there's gotta be something in here.
Ooh, yeah, no. You guys spy against the back of that wall an indentation.
Neat, time bolt.
Yeah, you just fucking blow the wall open. Hold on, let me just do it like that. Well, let me.
Oh, where does that lead? I don't like the look of that. I'll be perfectly honest.
Okay. Doink.
Well, either way, this one counts as another one. Ooh, skeletons.
There's 2 down there. Oh, wait a minute. Does this lead? Well, this just leads directly to.
See what
You've
I
given
said?
them air.
There's always a... Anytime you've got a portcullis, there's always a back portcullis.
Classic
Well,
statement.
well, guys, where are you going? We haven't affirmed that these are useless. Because if they are, I think I lose as well.
Oh, wait.
Let me see.
Yeah. Skeleton.
Wait, what's your count at right now?
I think if these two count,
Because this was 14/16, so this will be 16/18.
Yep. For if these two are both useless.
if they are both useless, perceive 20.
Well, congratulations! They are both completely useless.
All right, 16, 18. So if there's
Not bad.
no other
And-
useless rooms, I am the winner.
All right, let's see what's going on in here. This seems to be the room where all the chanting was coming from.
Yep, chanting dies down the second you hit the room again.
I thought the chanting was from the werewolf.
Yeah, no, you actually
Everyone knows
listened.
werewolves can't sing.
You actually, Dean, you're used to werewolf sport chants. You know, from the werewolf football games.
Oh yeah, college werewolf football, of course.
Yeah, college werewolf
Spirited.
football, and yeah,
What the
no.
actual fuck are you talking about?
Oh man, I remember those times. Those games were good. You know, when they still
I-
accepted me as their own.
We can do a perception check because this here looks pretty neato.
Okay.
Mighty suspicious.
Okay, you hit the water, moving through it. You can tell, gonna be pretty hard.
Oh,
It's 2
this
feet
is-
deep.
This is
Ew.
water.
No,
water.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not going in there.
That's okay. I'm pretty slimy already.
Hold on, I might have some bullshit. Let me read up on how halt works.
Oh, it says it right here.
Let's see here. You create a small area that is capable of stopping projectiles, flowing liquids, and aging.
Flowing
So I don't think I can turn this into like a
Soft
solid
liquids.
object. Yeah, it's not really flowing, and I can't. There's no way I can like do a Jesus walk on this. So Geraldine just looks down. Great.
But if you want to rewind time to before you hit the gross liquid, you can. I will I will flat out tell you guys, you are just dodging nasty.
No, Eden goes right into it.
Oh, Eden goes right in? Okay.
Yeah.
So, we're still gonna keep
Fuck
using
it,
her
yeah.
bullshit earthbending and try and raise the ground a little so she can make a little bridge wherever she walks.
I can do that. It'll take a
Okay.
little longer to get across. Functionally, you're like,
That's fine.
Yeah.
She just doesn't want to be gross.
yeah, flavorfully, you're still hampered by the slow water. It's just you're not in the water.
Okay.
Dean
But-
goes up to Geraldine and says, "You need a lift?"
Oh my, a gentleman as well, and not to mention a dirty boy.
Wistel gives Geraldine a look like, ooh, get it, girl.
Geraldine looks to Eden and just kind of like fans herself. Is just like, you're missing out, darling.
Big eyebrow raise question mark.
Dean has like the most innocent, like blank stare on his face.
Oh, that
So
looks
am I
like
being
a
princess
skeleton
carried, or-
pile down
Yeah,
there.
he'll princess carry you.
Oh my.
Okay, yeah. You spy out of the corner of your eye a motherfucking skeleton pile. Let
Probably
me
Sacred
give
Flame?
you a little bit of box text. The chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the west wall leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Skeleton pile.
The west wall, you say?
I completely forgot that was West.
Oh, damn it, that's right!
It never stops, guys. Listen, it never stops.
That's the curse of Strahd.
Poor
Damn compass.
Dean's cursed compass, yeah, points west. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also rises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above a stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
You're getting better at reading those, Rose.
Yeah,
I always wondered why my parents made me practice these flashcards.
It's really weird. They handed me these things called boxes of text, and I had to read all of them.
Geraldine golf claps. That's very nice. Let's see here.
Can I don't know. Can Dean take a closer look at the ghoulish symbols?
I was curious about that as well, so I'm glad I'm riding with you.
Oh,
Yeah, let's.
I'm more curious about where the chanting went and if it came from the skeletons who all just decided to
Oh,
pile
I'm
up
gonna
as soon as they saw us coming.
I'm gonna guess these guys all drank the Strahd-flavored punch and died, and now they're ghost chanter werewolves or something.
Geraldine drops herself off on the steps. Thank you, Dean. That was lovely.
Yeah, no problem.
Be here in case I need to get on the steps when this fight activates.
Yeah, where do you want Eden to be, Civ?
He can go on the actual step, just one step up.
Now let's see what's going on here. This seems rather intriguing.
Let's see. Okay, you walk up to the altar. Give me 2 seconds. The chanting rises once more as dark apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. I'm not fucking joking.
I know you're not. That's why it's funny.
Where you'd expect to see faces, there are nothing but voids. Let me quickly reveal this shit. Doink.
Haha, void face.
Doink.
Oh.
Okay, perfect. Suddenly, they pop to life all around you.
Oh.
These still
Many.
look like werewolves.
They begin to chant, "One must die." They chant over and over again, "One must die! One must die!"
Sorry, new guy.
Well, I trusted you, but that was my mistake.
Oh, I'm Josh. I'm Josh.
Oh, you're Josh. I
Ian
was
puts his
about to
blade
just
away.
stab myself. Okay.
Geraldine leans over to the other two and is like we're all in agreement, right, new guy?
Okay,
That's
so I believe you were going to do a intelligence something check at these, right? The freaking glyphs on the ground.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going
yeah.
at the symbols.
I'll try as well.
Yeah, give me a roll.
That's not-
I'll try like a history.
Can I do a religion?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I do a religion as well?
Yes.
Yay!
Nothing but anime
Oh,
Dorito faces.
tell me
Holy
what it
shit!
is.
New guy fucking hits the dirt and is like, "These symbols, I know these symbols."
He
These are
licks them.
These.
Tasted this before.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You taste the symbol. And wow. These symbols are linked to. They're symbols of sacrifice. Basically, by. This altar was used to specifically provide a blood ritual sacrifice. Creatures were sacrificed down here to some sort of dark or otherworldly deity. However, sections that would normally be used for a greater eldritch abomination, something that you might be familiar with whatever you have gotten in contact with, have been replaced with a particular name. While it doesn't mean too much to you, Geraldine peeking over your shoulder recognizes the magic verbiage instantly. This is a dark ritual sacrifice chamber to Strahd!
Hold on.
So they like.
Yeah, but what do we learn?
You learn that these cultists made a lot of mistakes.
I'm trying to think of like a real world equivalent of what they did, which is like they took like an official super recognizable brand name product, scratched it out, and put like their own names over it.
Yeah! Like every time Cthulhu is mentioned on this altar, it's been crossed out just Strahd! Who needs to worship Asmodeus? Strahd! So, yeah, the chanting continues rising. The figures seem to, they make no hostile move towards you, but it appears they really want you to sacrifice something to their, deity. Their idol?
Dean stands back up and puts his hands in his pocket and is like, huh, that's what they want to sacrifice, huh?
Yeah, all right.
Where did my familiar go?
I was gonna ask you about that.
Your incredibly high knowledge religion check will, it'll let you know that, summoned creatures, magic creatures, shit like that will not work. They only care that something dies here.
What if I, give up a bad habit? I sacrifice, in taking alcohol or something.
Make a diplomacy check to haggle down the vengeful dead.
Okay. I don't know what does the diplomacy check entail? Just is it
persuasion.
Persuasion, yeah, sorry.
Ah, got it. Okay. Oh.
No.
All right. Can I mean, living thing was the.
Yeah, living
the-
thing was the condition.
All right. Westell has several flowers on her person.
It needs to be a creature.
Oh.
They're gross. They want gross blood.
Let me see what I got in my pocket here.
What is the chance that I have a bleeding tooth fungus in my pocket? That's a
All right.
real thing.
Wait, do they want blood?
They want the life of a creature. This is basically a potent curse. You get the feeling if you came in here and killed an animal, it might piss them off or something. They mostly just want human sacrifice and gross shit like that.
No, let's just say no.
All right.
I'm down for that. No.
No thanks.
One
No,
must die. One. What do you mean no?
I mean,
we're not really
you don't
down.
have to.
They
live
like
in a
it.
modern
I have an
day.
idea. How about one of you come over here and die?
No, that's not nice, Biggie. Yeah, you guys don't have to die, but no one has to die.
One
just
walks
looking
over the
around.
other. Can they fucking do that?
Yeah, we can
I mean,
totally
have you ever
do
tried
that.
it?
They're refusing
Peer
Strahd.
pressure. Peer pressure.
They're refusing
Hey, do
to
you
play
guys know the
ritual.
werewolves?
Are you guys werewolves?
Oh, you're friends with those freeloaders?
I was once.
Stares into the middle distance, tear rolls down cheek. The cultists seem to grow increasingly angry. They deny Strahd. They deny the Great One.
We deny who?
He is ancient.
Oh.
He is the land. He is ancient. He is the land.
He is overrated.
I'm not following. Dean looks like he's trying to get it, but he's not.
Do you really not know who Strahd is?
Oh, Strahd! Strahd! I can't hear a word they're saying. Hard of hearing, you know.
Oh, no, that's good.
They do have a weird accent.
Yeah.
Strahd.
Strahd.
Strahd. You'll not-
Strahd.
Strahd. The cultists, yeah. Suddenly their forms begin to blur, stretching, the magic of the curse growing potent. Lorgoth the Decayer, we awaken thee! Something stirs in the corner of the room. The figures vanish.
What?
Roll for an initiative.
Oh, I
Walk
wonder
on
if it's
an
coming
initiative.
out of the skeleton pile.
We're so fucking
He's filing
bored.
her nails.
Eden's just doing his stretches to get
What is
ready.
my initiative? Oh, well, it's first, I think.
Okay, yeah, no, a creature rises from the fucking skeleton pile. Yeah, no, Whist is fucking ready.
You got this shit.
Can we...
Okay.
Lorgoth the Decayer? Alright, who knows about this guy's deal?
Let me see.
I'll
Flips
roll
through
my...
Okay.
Does Arcana
this
or
is
Religion work?
initiative.
Yes. Arcana Religion would work. Let me just check something really quick. I gotta pull this to a separate window. Make sure it's still
Oof, not great. Oh, wait, it's only a +1? That doesn't sound right. Hang on.
Arcana Religion.
I got a 22.
You got a 22 to check this thing out?
Yeah.
God, okay. Can you change the music to, a boss theme, I suppose?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. We'll do.
Ah,
He's
Oh,
like
it's good.
flipping through his book, like, nah.
that's
No.
so strange. Is that supposed
That
to be
one's got
plus-
tentacles. No.
Okay,
Also,
Well,
I got a
Just a heads
book
up.
too. Hang on.
Just
Dean
a
pulls
heads-
out his book.
just a heads up, Geraldine got a 20 on initiative.
Okay, wow, yeah. You guys are ready?
Yeah, like
Um,
as like it's like we summon you. All of us are like the skeleton pile, right? Yeah, all right. Skeleton rise from the skeleton pile.
Okay, so I believe the order is. Let me double check. Which is the initiative roll and which is the. Is the 14 your initiative roll, Kriana?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is Eden's initiative? 7?
Yeah.
7, okay.
Whist and Geraldine are both 20.
Lorg. Okay. You, Eden, like, rifles through his book 2-3 times, getting increasingly mad, like, oh, where is he? And then suddenly it clicks. The situation snaps into focus. The shitty scrawled writing on the fucking dais. All the shit upstairs where shit was scratched out and replaced with Strahd's name. This isn't some greater deity or curse. This is a normal-ass shambling mound that they gave a cool name to. These people suck.
Really?
We have boss music for this?
Wow.
I hope
Whist,
you're
it's
ready
your
for
go
sacred
first.
food. Oh, yeah,
Alright.
Whist.
I'm gonna look at my stuff. Anything fun I can do? I don't think I have any ranged attacks, unfortunately.
You
So,
might.
can we have a turn order?
I'm just gonna announce it, I think,
Okay.
yeah, there's no good way to represent it to stream, at least.
That's fair.
I should figure that out. But yeah, Whist,
Okay.
is Whist, Geraldine, Lorg, Dean, and then Eden.
Sorry, it'll take me just a second.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking up some range on spells.
Growth 5e. There is not very much room on these character sheets, so
Yeah.
pretty much none of them have the.
Oh! Alright.
I don't know what I'm doing my turn.
Okay, I am going to use Spiked Growth.
Shit, okay.
And I would like to turn the pile of bones into a Spiked Growth. It's only 2x2, though.
Okay.
I have
so
no idea what the spell is, actually.
It's basically like pointy root, tangle root.
Neat.
Here, I'll read out part of it.
Yeah.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered on a point within range, which is 150 feet, twists and sprouts spikes and thorns. They are hard. The area becomes difficult terrain, blah, blah, blah. It takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels. It is camouflaged, so it looks natural. And it looks like the spell save is Wisdom, and they have to recognize it before they enter it.
Oh.
It does not say I can't just spawn it on them, though.
I'm down. And, like, honestly, contextually, it makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess it just rolls a... You can still probably give it, like, a wisdom thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happens if it wisdom saves?
It just normally doesn't get into it. I imagine it realizes what will be hurting it. It doesn't say what the DC is. So
your DC should be like a 14 or something.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
think
that's. I was gonna say 11's probably not good enough.
No.
Sorry, still not familiar with 5e. Very unfamiliar with spellcasters.
That's fine.
So-
You're good. That's fine. Okay,
Alright.
so,
I would
spiked
like
growths
to-
form around
Yeah, I'd
it.
like to put the spike growths like the 2 top spaces it occupies, and then the 2 above that, so it will walk through it next turn and get hurt.
Ooh, nice.
And then
Okay.
Wist's gonna like walk away a little bit, because I mean we could probably just walk away and seal this room up again.
Oh, I guess there is still that portcullis, though. Oh well, we'll figure something out. Good luck.
Okay, Geraldine, it's your go.
All right, I just want to double check one thing with Geraldine, simply because Chronomancer is so ridiculous. I wanted to make sure I read this right because after our riddle fiasco, I want to make sure this character's correct. Does she actually have this one spell? She sure fucking does.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what you got.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on it.
Oh, fucking hell, Guiding Bolt. Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Oh, God, yeah, that hits.
Nice.
It suffers 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And let's see here. On a hit, the target takes 46 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against this target has advantage.
God, Guiding Bolt's so good.
It's super fucking good, and there's no save. That's just how it be.
Okay, let me really quick just measure the distance. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, you're straight. You just. Everybody knows it's coming out of the pile, so, like, immediately Wisp, like, turns her hand, boom, spike growths just form, brittle bones grow brittler. It becomes a positive, a bramble patch made of ivory white. And through that mass, you whiz a guiding bolt, it strikes the creature, and before it even has a chance to act, it's struck for a comical amount of damage. It struggles free of the pile, dragging itself northward. However, it immediately is like, it spends its turn double moving, but it sure does immediately drag itself across the various bones and other hindrances, taking, what was it per square?
Isn't it like
Sorry,
2d4?
I was muted. 2d4 per square. Not sure how that works on large creatures.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this this creature fucking hits the ground, drags itself through layers and layers of bone, has its movement impeded to the point that it can't even fucking double move over to the platform, and stops a good distance away. Its advance functionally hobbled. Good work. Dean,
Yeah.
you're done.
Jesus.
That wasn't bad at all.
Oh man, Geraldine absolutely tries to high five Wisp. That was amazing.
Eden just turns around like, you took all the meat!
Oh, it's okay. You can walk over and kill it.
It's still got meat on it. Go get it.
How
Geraldine
far away
high
is it?
fives. Wisp high fives Geraldine as she like walks by, and you don't know when,
20
but she
feet.
grabbed that bad carrot she had, and is just like holding it in her mouth like a cigar, like, yup.
Also, for you, it's like 25 feet.
Okay. So Dean grabs open the book that he mentioned earlier to Eden, but he thinks Eden probably wasn't listening, and that's fine. And he glances over and says, "Hey, Big E, you want to fight him?" And then he uses what is it called? A Thorn Whip,
Ooh.
and attempts to pull this creature towards his
Oh,
Holy
good
shit, yeah,
thinking.
That's awesome.
So it says I need to take.
You make a spell attack roll.
Is it a spell attack? It says melee. Oh yeah, melee spell attack.
Oh, melee spell. Yeah, melee spell attack. So that
What?
should still use your.
So what do I modify? Any
Melee
modifier?
spell attack. Isn't that proficiency plus your strength or dex? I can't remember for this game. Give me
It
whichever's
would be,
higher.
it'd be strength most likely, because
Yeah.
Dex is like, yeah.
Okay, then it's nothing. I get nothing. Good luck
Okay.
to me. Boop. Well, I guess I made myself look like an ass.
You have a cool moment where you're like, hey, Biggie, you want to fight him? You reach into your pocket, pull out a rose, and just, yeah. You know when you throw like a really light piece of paper, and it like
And it kind of floats
flips
back
back?
to you.
Oh,
Like,
wait a
feels-
minute. Wait, the next attack gets advantage.
Roll
against
again.
You get to roll again, actually. Oh, also,
He pulls
there's,
out a rose, gives it to Eden, and then does something.
Wait,
yeah,
Who gets advantage?
You, go.
because it's the next attack because of Guiding Bolt. I
Yeah.
completely forgot.
Oh, okay.
And I believe you
Bam.
get perfect. Yeah! With
Yeah!
proficiency, that hits!
After the failure, Dean looks over at Biggie, gives him a smile, a sparkle shines off of his teeth, and he pulls the creature towards them.
Oh, I fucking love it. Yeah, suddenly vines lash out and grab the creature. How far is it pulled?
10 feet.
10. Okay. It's pretty much close enough for Eden to just fucking blow up.
You also do a D6 of damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. I was too busy, like, yay.
Being
D6.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, look at that! Wow!
2 damage. Yeah, you
What a badass.
you pull him close. It's like, that was really cool back there.
That was pretty cool.
Eden kind of nods, like, yeah, alright, that wasn't bad. And then he's like, alright, let's go! And he runs at it with the sword.
Okay, Eden, it's your go.
Oh no, I meant to roll. Fuck. 1 sec. Well, that's my damage if I hit.
Yeah.
Just 1 second. Let me. We're. B. B. I don't remember what it is for this.
It's going to be your strength plus your proficiency bonus.
Strength.
And
But...
if you have like an enmity thing too, that
Gotcha. No, I don't have enmity on this right now.
I would use that if I were you.
You want it? Okay. What's my
Well,
bonus from that?
if it's like a bonus action to use, I would absolutely use it because it'll help you get this guy.
Okay, let
Get 'em.
me see what my enmity. Sorry, just 1 second.
Bum bum bum.
This music's so intense.
the group's done like really well
Oh.
so far.
Yeah, holy crap, I did 24 damage
Yeah,
to
you
that thing.
blew
Yeah.
this fucker up.
Oh, sick. Okay, so I get advantage on this. All right, I'll pop my vow of enmity on him, and I'll and I'll do my thing.
Ooh.
So it's still the same modifier anyway. Fucking whatever.
And you get another one, I believe.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Let me check its AC. Oh, I think that hits.
Do you get any other bonuses on it, like a +2 because it's your target?
I don't think I do.
Okay, you dig your weapon into it and pull away like gross seaweed and muck instead of flesh. It's real nasty. You feel like you carve a bit away from it, but it's not hurting too bad.
Yeah, Eden just kind of expected this thing to be made of tissue paper, and he's kind of just like, oh, I have to hit it harder. Okay.
On her turn, Rose is going to take the encourage action. And who wants encouragement? It's good.
Probably Eden, since
Yeah.
he's our damage dealer.
I'm down with stacking triple advantage. I know that probably isn't allowed, but I don't care.
But you can like encourage another character to give them advantage on stuff. That's awesome.
In specific circumstances, yes. I am making a special exception here. Suddenly Rose peeks out from underneath Geraldine's hat and yells to Eden, "Eden! Beat him up! I'm so mad my parents sacrificed people to this thing!"
It's all right,
Yeah,
dear.
okay.
She's so upset that, like, all this pain and suffering was caused by her parents liking Strahd just too much, and that emotional rush floods through you and gets you an additional roll when attacking this thing.
Sick.
This is a mechanic that comes up, like, I believe it's a lesser version of this can come up later in the module, but if there's a relevant enough circumstance, I sure as hell am using it. Whist, it's your go.
Okay. Oh, good. Shillelagh's a bonus action. All right. If I stand... If I stand here, can I hit it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I Shillelagh and I just try and whack it.
Okay, you shillelagh and whack it.
Okay, I do not remember what I add to this, so here's a d20. That's an 11 plus probably at least 2, I'm gonna guess.
I think let me look up Shillelagh for you super duper quick. Just so I think it does use your like wisdom modifier and all that jazz. For the duration, you can use your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
So whatever your wisdom modifier is, you add that onto your proficiency.
Yep.
I think it's just 2.
Your wisdom modifier is only a +2?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And then my proficiency is a 2, so is that +4 in total?
Yep,
or is it
+4.
+4,
Okay,
okay,
so-
you hit.
Okay. I believe it's d8.
Yep, d8 plus 2. Yeah, you just walk up and you're like, bap! Yeah, your strike does strike true. Yeah, one of the lesser skeletons kind of peeks its head out like, I'm gonna get you! And just whack it. like, you whack it, brace its forehead with your, like, walking stick, and just lightly push it back into the shambling mound.
Do the old Luffy zombie.
Yup. Geraldine, it's your go.
All right. So what I am going to do then... fuck, I'm just going to use Guiding Bolt again.
Yeah, it's good shit.
Or... Ooh. No, that'll make it so that Eden can really fuck him up. Yeah, I'm going to use Guiding Bolt again.
Okay. Eden's already rolling 3d20s to hit this thing. He should be pretty good on that. Is that versus AC?
That's versus AC.
It does not hit. It whizzes
okay.
it whizzes through a hole you didn't expect. Flies, hits the back wall. No, actually, I'll give you a little bit of satisfaction. Guiding bolt flies past through this thing, through a hole you didn't expect, kind of like arcs this way. One of the fucking abyssal motherfuckers pops back in and is like, hey, you killed them, yeah?
Wow, that really hooked, huh? She like looks at her hand. That's on me, guys. Sorry. I'm out of first level.
Work on that curveball.
That's on me. My bad.
Not bad.
Okay, it's Lorg's turn. Lorg is going to use its melee attacks, which are pretty fucking dangerous. Okay, one coming at Eden. Holy shit, that hits. One coming at Whist. I
don't think that does hit.
I don't think that hits. Okay, versus Eden. This is going to deal. Let me double check. Plus 4. 11 damage.
Oh, this thing does 2d8.
This
Jesus.
thing deals 2d8 plus 4 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it does not fuck around. Dean, your go.
All right. Dean holds out a pointer finger, points it at the creature, and uses. I think it's called Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The classic.
uses classic Eldritch Blast.
Blast.
Is that still my strength modifier, or is that?
Nope, that'll be your spellcasting modifier. So that's going to be your charisma plus your proficiency and for you that's going to be a +5 to your attack roll.
Yeah.
Also, Jay, am I able to use a bonus action after her? Because I forgot this was a bonus action I could do, and it has no
absolutely.
range limit. Yep. Okay, so do your thing.
Jeez.
Remember, you've got advantage. Wait, no, you don't.
Nope, I missed. Nope.
Yep, nope, blast goes wide. Fuck it. We're doing this again. Yeah, no, you throw your bolt out, hooks to the right. Hey, you guys see Jim?
Well, at least we're doing something.
Yeah, I mean that's good teamwork. I just met you guys.
I think that thing has like a magnet inside of it that accelerates and off-courses things you fire at it and kills
Damn
the
it.
cultists. No wonder they worshipped it.
Piggy, get that magnet. We need that magnet.
So speaking of accelerates, that bonus action, I would like to use accelerate on Eden.
Oh, great!
Okay. So the plan
As a
Buffy
bon-
to living fuck is go.
So I'm gonna roll something.
Okay.
That's super disappointing for this reveal. Accelerate. As a bonus action, you can expend a fate dice to hasten a target's actions and do multiple actions on the target's next turn. You roll a d4 and the target gains additional actions equal to the result.
What?
So you get 2 more attacks,
Oh
or you
my
get to do
God.
2 attacks this turn.
Yeah,
So if I had rolled a 4, you'd
Damn.
have 5 attacks.
Holy
I can do
would've
that
been
once.
Wicked.
Okay.
I can do that
Did they
once.
play Chronomancer before they rooted?
No, this is dope. Go for it, Eden's go.
All right, how many rolls?
You get 2 attacks, but no advantage. So it's like just 2
All
separate
right,
swings.
but I
Yeah.
already have advantage from my vow of enmity.
So you
I
get 4 swings.
Yeah.
Christ Almighty! All right, 1, 2, 3, 4.
5 actually, and there is a 20 because
5.
Oh
Rose
my
and
god! Christ!
Okay, so broken into 2 attacks. That is a crit on the first attack, so Eden's theme is a must.
Yep, I'm working on
and a hit on the second attack. So roll your damage 3 times. And then I'll subtract your strength mod from one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Chrono. I've been wanting to use that ability for a while.
Jesus
Chronomancer,
Christ.
fucking crazy.
Okay, 4. 7. 7. Okay, yeah, no, you hit for 18 damage. You just jump into the air and with a yell, slam your sword into this thing. Any additional flavor you want to provide?
He's gonna try and like start digging into it with his claws. Just like tearing something open, like a bag of leaves in the fall.
Eden has claws?
Eh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you reach, you jump into the creature, create an opening for yourself, one of the, maybe linked to one of the many openings that those ranged attacks flew through. You'll find a hollow space and you start digging down, ripping the creature open. Whatever seal it had is broken. You're throwing bones over your shoulder. This thing is shrinking by the second. It begins to retract into the water, horrifically wounded. Believe it or not, the fight is not over yet, though. Wistow.
Oh fuck.
You want me to heal you? Because this thing can do a lot of damage.
Inside, muffled.
All right, I'm gonna cast this on my staff and kind of poke you with it, because
Aw.
I don't want to go in
Ew.
there.
All right. So I'm assuming this is a 1d8 plus my whatever it is. So do. Yep, cure wounds 1d8 plus spell ability mod. I do not usually roll well on this, but 1d8.
Oh,
baby!
Damn.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ian's fully healed.
That's 10 health, I think.
Yeah.
Ian's
one away, one away.
point off from fully healed. Holy
Damn.
shit. Okay.
There you go. I'm gonna. Good luck, Tiger. Go get him.
Okay. Geraldine, your go.
All right. I guess what I'll do next. It's not going to be nearly as exciting. I'm going to use Sphere of Time.
Excuse me?
A 5-foot diameter sphere of clockwork appears in an unoccupied space of your choice within range and lasts for the duration. Any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. The creature takes 2d6 force damage on a failed save and half as much on a successful one. As a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet. If you ram the sphere into a creature, that creature must make a saving throw against the damage, and goes on from there, and it can move and things. So I'm going to put a Sphere of Time directly behind it so it cannot run away back to its little bone pit in case I can heal it in some way. And it
Wiz
needs...
kind of turns and looks at Geraldine.
You're level 3, right?
She smiles.
And
Yes.
then turns her head sideways, revealing the 3 hidden in her mouth.
Yes, dear, I'm level 3. And like I said, this is just the beginning.
Oh boy, you're scary.
No, right back at you.
Is that your
yeah.
turn?
Yep, so it needs to make a dexterity saving... Well, that's right, it hasn't started its turn yet, but it
Yep.
will eventually.
Okay.
If you ram it into it?
Oh, I can just ram... Well, no, it has to start off... Oh, no, I can start it off next to it in an unoccupied space as an action, and then bonus action move it into it. So, yes, I can actually.
Oh,
Yeah, there's no downside to this spell.
Yeah, so it needs to make a dexterity saving throw. My save is a 14, and I'll roll the damage.
Oh!
All right.
None!
Here's the damage anyways. Just
Yeah.
Alright.
So it takes half of that?
yes.
Okay, so, yeah.
I'm even fine with it getting no damage
No,
because it sure did.
It's cool with, I'm cool with it taking 4 damage. No, you aged the shit out of this thing with your spinning clockwork, and it speeds ahead, like, I don't know, tens of years, dozens of years, fucking hundreds of years maybe, but it makes no difference to bones! I mean, it would, but not these bones in particular, I
Not
suppose.
these bones. These are special bones.
These are
good
special
bones.
They're good bones. So, it takes 4 entire damage from the crushing gears and clockwork.
Hey, real quick, how many bones are in this? It's like, how many full skeletons are in this?
I'd say, like, probably like 13, 14.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that.
Okay, start of its turn. It's going to move forward. Eden, I'm going to count as inside of its space. So, Eden, you get an attack of opportunity against it.
Neat!
I cast Accelerate again.
I can only do that once.
Good.
Just one sec. Okay. Oh, do I also technically get the second one since it's still
Oath of
got my
Enmity,
thing?
you do, yeah.
Ah, it's so broken.
Yeah, Oath of Enmity is real good. Yeah, you strike.
Yeah.
You see an alternate timeline where you, like, I don't know, you picked up your sword and instead you, like, fell on it and it was real embarrassing. But you're like, no! You spin it around and you slam your weapon into the creature, dealing your full damage. Yeah, no, it takes 5 damage, and it's going to continue its move to right here, where it's going to perform an attack against both Dean and Eden.
Eden.
Does a 14 hit you, Eden?
Non.
Does a 14 hit you, Dean?
Yes.
Okay,
Aw.
Dean, you take... Oh, I believe it was 2d8 plus 4.
Oh.
You take 14 damage.
Oh.
It just
How are you doing?
Nah, Dean does. Hang on, let me just do a little math because I'm terrible at math. He's got like 8 health left. 8 HP.
All right, using my last fate die for the day.
Are you gonna... What are you doing?
This is decelerate, so that damage does not take effect for 3 turns, and I'm out of fate dice.
That's really
Okay.
cool.
So but in 3 turns, you will suddenly be hit by 14 damage, so
Okay.
don't get hit again.
The creature walks up, like Eden's inside, like, ah! You just hear Eden yelling from inside of it somewhere. You assume he's probably fine. It walks up and just baps Dean. But Dean, weirdly enough, you don't feel hurt.
Yeah.
You know that Geraldine had something to do with it based on her grin, but you're not sure what.
In 18 seconds, that's gonna really hurt.
He gives a small nod and a wink, and is it his turn or?
Yeah.
Oh, and then he lifts his finger back up and he says, "Let's try this again." And he's going to attempt to use his Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
Oh no.
Damn, is this thing broken? He like starts shaking it around. It felt too damn long.
Oh,
So,
man.
Dean, what is it that you do?
Not much, apparently.
Eden,
By the
you
way-
go.
I mean, he had a rose.
yeah,
I like
I'm-
him.
Geraldine looks at her pocket watch. By the way, 12 seconds.
Yeah. Dean looks increasingly worried.
It's you, Eden.
Yeah.
I know. I'm messaging Stabby something.
Ooh.
Secret.
Can I be a chronomancer?
Party of 4 chronomancers, unkillable.
Yeah, they could all cast Halt nonstop. Because by the rules, the way Halt works is that if you fail the save, you are frozen in time for 1 minute.
Oh.
And there's no second save, you're just stuck in time for 1 minute. I disagree with that entirely and think you should probably get some extra saves.
Alright. Okay, so Eden's gonna take a particularly focused whackaroo at this guy, and I guess I'll leave it up to Stabby to decide if I get any bonuses for this special dingery-doo I'm doing here.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What are you up to?
Um,
All right. That answered everything.
There's one.
Yep, that second one hits.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's gonna connect, and roll your normal damage.
Bink. Yeah.
Now let's roll 1d6 extra, I'd say.
Cool.
And do you want to flavor it or reveal anything related to it, or are you good?
He's gonna avoid those things mentioned in particular,
Okay.
actually.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
no, you just
I
hear
don't
my...
have my modifier, just flat d6.
Yep. Just one flat additional 1d6. So, yeah, no, Eden vanishes within the creature, and you hear a loud yell, and then weirdly enough, silence. And the creature shudders. And then silence again.
Oh, did they eat Eden?
Well,
Whist, it's your go. Okay, 8 damage, perfect.
I guess I'll just whack it. Wink. Alright, she's gonna... That's not good enough, even with my business.
Sure ain't. Yeah, you try to whack it, and unfortunately, you miss somehow. Geraldine, your go.
all right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use up... Okay, so for my bonus action, because I can do it as a bonus action, I'm going to move the Sphere of Time into the creature again, so it needs to
Okay.
make a dexterity saving throw to avoid taking the full damage of 2d6.
If it gets another crit 20, it's just eating the time.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, that's fine. It takes 8 damage. Holy shit.
And since I still have my action, I will use Guiding Bolt, my last spell,
Okay.
at second level. So let me do a spell attack. Here we go.
Oh shit, yeah, no, that hits.
So what I do now because when it's one level higher, it does an extra. Oof, that's not great at all.
Holy
but
shit,
now-
though.
Yeah, so the next attack has advantage, and I am out of spells.
Jesus Christ, though. 12 damage, okay. Yeah, this thing's looking a little shaky. However, it's now its turn.
Nice skeleton thing.
Okay, one at Dean, one at Whist.
Oh boy.
That hits. That, oh boy, okay.
Oh boy, I sure wish those went in the opposite order.
Yeah, no, Dean, you get smacked in the face for 2
Oh, Dean, I can't help you anymore.
9 damage. I believe
Well,
that is
luckily
exactly
I
enough to-
can probably mitigate that.
Yep. So you're smacked in the face for 9 damage immediately. It just does like the old 1-2. Whist, it attempts to swing at you, it attempts to actually engulf you, like consuming you with its many
Oh,
bony
no.
appendages. However, it sure does stumble, miss, and slam into the fucking altar. If you wanna do an attack of opportunity against it, you can. You're-
All right, here you can. Here, I'll get out of the way. There.
There you go.
Yeah, she sidesteps it and is like, ew. Oh yeah, that's a 22. Does
Oh
that
my
hit?
god, yeah, you whack it.
Okay. I should really make a macro for this.
Would this count as the advantage from the Guiding Bolt, most likely?
No.
God damn.
Okay.
No,
Good.
I'm.
Whoa,
lucky
nice
that was a crit fail. You get your free 9 damage. Holy shit. Okay, yeah. You take a step to the side. Ew, swing walking stick. Almost do like a tripping gesture and stumbles forward and just crack. You hear the sound of 5 separate skulls striking like individual hammers on a piano, one after the other on the altar.
It's like one of those I don't know what these are called. The things you have in your office that are like 5
Yeah!
balls on a
The
swing and they
ball
just go
cracker,
gum, 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 gum.
Executive toys.
Yeah.
Eden, you're thrown about inside this creature.
Man, this thing has a
Ow.
lot of health.
Yeah. You're not fucking kidding me. Dean, your go.
Am I down or?
No.
No, you still have I think 2 more turns. So at the end
Yep.
of your next turn, you take the damage.
Yep.
All right.
Spell's gonna heal you, so you should do something and back off so it can't hit you again.
Okay. Dean's gonna take a step back right away, actually, and and point his finger at this damn thing again. 3rd time's the charm.
You have advantage.
You have advantage. You want to roll? You want to roll that again, Dean?
By suffocating
I don't need
Dean,
anyone's
I've
pity.
destroyed him.
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine. This one, like, yeah, reach back, you're like, okay, this is the killer, this is the finisher. Okay, Dino, baby, you still got
You
this.
got nothing left, Dino baby.
Blast charges up. Wing, 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 wing.
And then, like, black and white flashback of his family that he left behind.
Like, suddenly, this is being edited by Windows Movie Maker. over Dean's head, you see bandicam.com.
Yeah, something pops into existence in the distance. I think they're done. Slow motion shot disintegrates into nothing. Everybody just turns and slowly looks at Dean. He hasn't hit a single fucking shot.
I thought he got one.
He got his rose whip.
As people turn to him, instead of his fingers pointing, he's just holding a rose.
Where does he
He
keep
gently
getting
smells
these?
it.
Can you give me a raw d20 to try to play it off cool?
1. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit! Everyone's like, yeah, okay.
What tragic past does he have?
Is it Wist's turn?
It is Eden's turn.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so, if I move this... Christ.
Geraldine
If
is
I-
just beside herself.
Yeah.
It's been a day. If I move this thing 10 feet, will it fall into the water?
Yes.
Alright, so I would like to cast Thunderous Smite on it.
Oh,
Oh my
while
God,
inside
you're
of it?
Inside of it.
I'm gonna try and crawl out of it, and like as I'm like getting out, I would like to push it and like propel myself backwards, but like slam it with my sword to get out.
Oh
so that I
shit!
hit it with a
Okay, yeah.
strike.
Mechanic-
I would like
Ooh.
the electricity since it's water.
Yeah, no, like mechanically, we're just gonna make it Thunderous Smite, but you might get some bonus damage if like you roll high enough and cool shit happens.
Yee! All right. So here's me first rolls. Bip 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 bip. 1.
Give me another. What is it versus?
That's just my base attack because you have to make the base attack first.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that hits, does it?
It doesn't. I don't.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
It hasn't.
All right.
It hasn't hit in the past on a 14. Unfortunately, yeah. You slam your weapon into it. The jolt of electricity travels straight through it, and it doesn't actually respond. If you had to guess, this creature might have an immunity to electricity. Weirdly enough.
Ooh, all right.
Yeah. Whist, your go.
I'm gonna heal Dean before he dies.
Much appreciated.
I'm gonna stand here. So if this thing attacks us, it can only attack me, because I seem to be pretty good at not getting hit by it. So I'm gonna heal Dino. See how this goes. Roll 1d8 plus 2. Yep, that's about right, but I don't think you'll die
Yeah.
when you take that remaining damage anymore.
Dean won't be instantly KO'd anymore.
Appreciate it.
Geraldine, it's your go.
Shows up once, fucking dies.
All right. Geraldine will take a 5-foot step forward, just so that there's an extra meat bag. So just so you're not taking all the hits. Besides, you've been really cool, and Geraldine's like, I want to.
No, it's gonna, like, I mean, it would be better if you didn't move forward, because it will hit me regardless. It has multiple attacks. I'm standing here so it can't hit you guys.
I know, but if it gets a good damage roll, it could knock you out, and that could be
It could
bad.
not.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So I'm going to use Charm Bolt. What's cool about this is because I'm taking the path of something, magic, whatever. Geraldine has advantage on the roll.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
11 does not hit.
But second swing.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, second swing definitely hits.
It takes 11 damage, and now it needs to make a wisdom saving throw because it has a bonus effect where if they fail the wisdom saving throw, they cannot take reactions, so no one will get attack of opportunity if it fails.
Oh, okay.
And because of my stupid feat, it has disadvantage on the roll.
Disadvantage on the roll. Holy shit. Let me check its wisdom score.
It's during this fight that I realized Chronomancer is not balanced at all.
It fails like nuts. So no reactions for it. Okay, cool.
Yep, that's the extent of it.
Start of its
that is
turn.
Geraldine.
It is going to throw one attack at Whist and one at Eden.
Well, that
a
does hit.
16 actually hits Whist. And does the 16 hit Eden?
What do you think?
Yeah.
Yes.
No!
Oh shit, okay. Whist, take 10 damage.
Yep, I'm totally fine.
It like
I have 24 health in all. I'm pretty beefy for a druid.
it swings its arm up, brings it down on Whist, it like collides with her forehead, brings its like punching arm back, and Whist just dusts herself off.
Holy crap!
Dean whistles.
Speaking of which, Dean, your go.
Alright, well.
All eyes turn to Dean, even the monster.
Dean puts the rose behind his ear. takes a beat for himself, points his finger up and says, "This time not gonna miss." Think.
Go for it.
Nope.
Oh no.
You're doing a really good job killing every single one of these cultists, though.
Dean takes the rose out from behind his ear, slowly breathes it in. Yeah, just one of those days, I guess. You know, you lose all your wolf friends and all who you thought were friends, and meet some new people that are pretty cool.
In the
He
background.
just kind of looks at him through like a hole in the bones. It's just like, buddy, come on!
In the background, you just see the Eldritch Blast, like you threw it like a fly ball, it just arcs over, hits a cultist, nobody addresses it anymore.
I'm picturing the shot starts with Dean addressing an off-screen audience, and he's in grayscale under a spotlight.
Oh, yeah.
And the camera pulls back, and the rest of the fight is still going on, fully colored in real time.
Eden, it's your go.
Dean.
Christ almighty. Alright, Eames just gonna fucking walk to, I guess, to the right here. And he's just gonna, like, look at this thing and be like, okay, fuck off! And I'm gonna catch Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay, cool.
That is a reaction, I think?
Ooh, is it? Oh, it is!
Yeah, so when it hits you, you can just
Yeah,
activate
okay.
that
Oh,
shit
do you wanna-
below.
Do you want to
Wait,
turn
you-
that on
you
when
just
it
got
hit you?
hit.
Yeah.
No, it didn't hit me.
Oh, does it
Well,
need
it
a hit?
attacked
No, it
at
missed.
you.
Yeah. Does it need a hit, or can it be activated even on a
Being
miss?
damaged by a
Being
creature,
damaged,
you need
okay.
to actually be damaged.
Okay.
My B. Alright, instead he's just gonna say fuck off and stab it again.
Yeah, how's this thing looking, by the way?
It's hard to tell, but very bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna be
Oh.
honest.
I won't tell you, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you how you know this, but yeah, okay, you hit.
I
Roll
keep
again
forgetting
to
about
see
my
if you crit.
fucking time sphere.
Oh shit, yeah.
I keep forgetting, so that's my punishment.
Yeah, roll again to see if you crit on that.
What?
What?
Eden's
You
just
have advantage.
Yeah, you've got
Oh
advantage.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, my bad. I keep forgetting about that shit.
Yeah, you never know
thought
when you-
you were implying that Eden has a crit range of 16 to
You're
20.
threatened
Yeah, no,
critical.
God.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, you definitely hit. And
Okay.
then you hit for 7 damage?
Yeet.
Okay, fantastic, actually. Yeah, you just, like, you climb out of it, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna, fuck off! You slam it with your sword, and it slowly just, splash, hits the water, floats to the surface, tries to crawl back up, begins disintegrating as it extends arm after bony arm after you, with Stal and Dean just looking down at it.
Wistel holds out her hand, and you hear a and things like, and it looks down, and a square of earth pushes it up to the ceiling, smacks it against the ceiling. The ceiling comes down, smacks it against the floor. This repeats a few times, and then it's lying there like, and she gestures for Dean to throw his rose on its corpse.
Dean gives the rose a kiss and tosses it.
Let's see that's a ranged attack, buddy. Let's see a roll.
Oh boy,
He's already dead!
Let me do this. Let me do this.
Do this.
Let her do this.
No magic involved, just me, baby.
I mean, a 9 isn't bad to throw an object 1 foot.
That's still not above average, so it doesn't work!
He, you know what? With all the defeat, it doesn't look like it bothers him anymore because he pops his collar, looks away.
But you know what? I bet Dean's proficient with roses, so a +2. That's an 11.
So that's 11,
I actually do want to keep the rose, though. He picks it up and puts it back in his pocket.
Yeah, no, you managed to slam this thing into the roof where its bones become festooned in the long chains that hang down from the ceiling. You feel like you've delivered on a promise. This room is now properly festooned. Okay, so, and with that, the boss is defeated. It sinks into a pile of fucking nothingness. You get your rose back.
Sweet.
Yeah. For a second, there's quiet. You hear, Rose whispering quiet thank yous while sniveling under your hat, Geraldine.
Oh dear, I'm terribly sorry, but I'm glad we could at least help you with this.
Whist kind of gestures to the edges of the room. Well, 1 died. What do we get?
Wait, what kind of pain am I about to feel?
Oh shit, yeah.
Dean lurches down.
That certainly is 14 damage instantly.
I have 1 more of these, then I'm out of spells, but I think we completed the dungeon, so I'm gonna burn it.
I sure hope so, because I've got nothing left. I used everything in that fight.
Oh boy.
Thank you, I can
Here you go, Dino!
Oh no! Thank you, guys. I can finally leave. And just then, you feel a shaking.
Oh, great.
Will, that song that I asked you to prepare? Thank you.
Oh no.
The entire fucking house begins to quake. You can feel the great weight of it over you begin to come down.
Oh, for God's sakes, let's go.
She begins earthbending over this shitty lake.
Hey, this is a bad time to point out Dean lifts up a pant leg and you see he has a peg leg.
Son of a bitch, if only that fucking spell I took earlier could be used.
Aiden, carry me! What are you doing?
Mom picks her up.
I can't believe I made a man with a peg leg carry me. I'm so sorry, Dean.
No, it was my pleasure.
Okay,
Eden absolutely isn't princess carrying her either. He's fireman carrying her. Just toss over the shoulder.
Geraldine, if you could control Eden's movement here.
Yep,
Okay.
absolutely.
So your first obstacle, this wall of dirt in your way.
All right, well, that's pretty easy to do. Well, I thought isn't this pauldron still here? Or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, there's a fucking portcullis. Good point.
Great, I slam the earth into it over and over until they both destroy each other.
Hell yes. Give me a roll. Just D20. Fucking anime campaign.
Bimp.
Yeah, somebody else help out here.
Am I
Can you
helping?
smack
I'm
it?
currently carrying a witch.
Here, I'll carry
I
her.
can do things.
Toss her over.
Fine.
We all grab a limb.
Wait a minute! I still have my sphere of time, and as a bonus action, I can move it 30 feet. So I'm gonna have it rocket into the side of this and see if I can like age it until it just
No,
falls
the
So do we
apart.
just like
you-
split off?
Yeah, the two of you together with your combined magic slam a bunch of earth and time together and just boom, dust. Keep going.
All right, let's go.
Ignore the earth wall.
Oh, hey, I just realized. I think there were only 18 to 16 useless rooms. I got it.
You
Hey,
darn-
way to go!
Damn straight you did. In fact, fucking Dean joining the group is what drove it to the exact correct number. Otherwise, that would have been
something
one.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, way to go, Dean.
Thanks. I don't know what I did. Thanks.
You just being here was enough.
You're just saying that.
No, really, that like seriously.
That literally did it.
Okay, let me delete you guys from this map.
Because the house collapses and you all die.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys,
congratulations,
I
that
have
was
a-
the curse of Strahd. Give me 2
Well
seconds.
done, Yarn made it out.
Who?
I mean, she's a cat. You're supposed to leave your pets in buildings. They'll find their own way out if they're in danger.
Oh yeah, they like warm spots.
That's proper fire safety, at least. Oh, great, that thing. Oh, right. Well, I can just earth it up.
I cast halt
Wait,
on the
yeah.
werewolf, or is that still, or
You
is that
see,
not even alive?
Dean, you see one of the werewolves crawling his way across the ground.
No.
He makes eye contact with you. Dean,
what happened?
Dean, what's going on?
I know what happened. I know what happened. Okay, I'm gonna be okay.
No, it's Dean. I'm dead already.
No,
Some-
no.
No, it's fine. Here, it's up to you now. Carry on the legacy of our pack. This is the badass werewolf. He hands you a bone dagger.
Dean takes it. He holds the bone dagger to his heart.
Don't worry.
What?
You taught us
I can't-
you taught us the truth. I'm sure other people see the truth too.
I'll do just that.
We
I
don't
love
have
you.
time for this.
Okay, we're going.
What smells like black and white back there? Let's get moving.
The grick is still burning in the fire. It smells positively pleasant.
Oh, what?
No! We don't have time for this.
Okay.
No, we've got plenty of time. You can go grab a bite if you want to be weird.
I can drop you.
No, hang on.
Okay. You head up to the next floor. Let me just ignore that thing through the wall from the invisible yarn I just moved.
Huh?
I didn't see it.
You head up through floor. After floor, just ignore the fact that Dean's not there too.
He's got a peg leg. Someone help him.
Don't mind me. I'll be right up.
After floor.
This is a surprisingly long dungeon.
After floor.
Yarn, you came down.
Come on.
Yarn falls down the stairs like a slinky, and no one stops.
Okay, there you go.
All right, we have to go.
Yeah, exit through here.
Ah, okay.
Yep. You sprint out. Okay, stop. That doorway has been replaced, in fact, with a set of whirling scythes.
I cast halt on it.
Okay, let's
I'm
go. Carry on.
Holy shit!
I'm really sorry that I made everything super trivial.
Okay, hold on.
Use the stairs here.
Hold on. Yeah, you you put your foot through the floor and a swarm of rats emerges from beneath. Give me a DC 10 strength check to just fucking throw them off.
Rat! Ah! Oh, strength check. My bad. Hold on. My brain didn't work there.
Not that it matters. Unless you have an 8 in strength.
No, that was a D10. We're good.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, all the rats jump at you and you're like, rats, no! And you just swing your arm and paste them all in half a second. You guys don't have time for this shit. You head down to the next floor.
Let's grow to Eden.
Eh.
How many floors are in this place?
Too many.
I think
Like-
4
like-
to get
like
up
4.
here.
Okay, there's the hidden door was right here. You sprint out into that room. The fireplace suddenly backs up, sending a cloud of choking gas. Give me a Constitution saving throw, everyone.
Wait, I'm sorry. You telling me one of these fireplaces had a purpose?
Could be.
All right. Constitution. Probably not very good. Oh yeah, that's not very good at all.
No.
15.
15?
Geraldine might be okay.
You're fine. Group's
Oh,
fine.
Brianna, your rolls. I am so
Yeah, no,
sorry.
I
it's-
listen.
This is the second time he gets suffocated.
Yeah, no, Dean starts suffocating again. You're not going to take any damage because the group as a whole passed.
Oh,
But yeah, no, Dean starts choking cough. Flavorfully. Hold on, that door is a set of whirling spikes
Well, I
and
didn't.
scythes.
halt.
Yeah, okay.
Can I punch a hole through the wall next to it?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no. Geraldine's going to cast her spell, and Eden's like, oh, just punches a hole through the wall.
Give me a strength check again, Eden.
I lied on the other strength check that I had. Should have been -2 on that, so this one's proper.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So like, Geraldine's like, halt, Eden. Eden takes a few steps back, just punches a hole through the wall. The way this works is the walls are now brittle enough to be punched through. The downside is they're now full of rats. The upside is Eden doesn't give a shit. He just aura-auras his way through the wall and the swarm of rats and keeps fucking running.
Hang on! Wist grabs the pieces of wall that just fell out, boots through this way, throws the pieces of wall out the window. Fuck this house!
Geraldine is screaming with all the rats on her.
You head down.
I like to imagine Rose is just like, oh, it's Sunday? Like this happens every time.
No, Rose is cheering. She's loving this. This is fun. You guys have taken absolutely no damage so far.
All right, down the house.
Okay, you head down to the next floor. There ain't shit on this floor. I assume you just head down the stairs.
Unless they're made of knives now.
Nope.
Unless we want to see if Rose can possess one of these.
Suits of armor. There'll be other chances. It's fine.
Good. Let's keep going.
Okay. You head down to the bottom floor. One more door with knives and scythes.
You know the drill.
Yep. Halt.
Okay. Ooh, I was just kidding. Ooh, time for the surprise boss. Another door with scythes.
Oh. Halt.
Ooh, damn good, you got me. You kick the door open, and with a cheer, you are thrown free of the fucking murder house.
Into a yard of scythes!
But you didn't expect that. Okay, yeah, you, God, okay. I've got box text. Holy shit, guys.
we, like, there were like 1 or 2 times we genuinely fell into a trap, but we almost 100% aced this dungeon.
Yeah, you hit the dirt, clean air touching your lungs once again. Behind you, you watch as the entire house crumbles and falls like fucking Castlevania.
Little flag pops out of it. Yikes!
So is anyone going to be mad that we just, made a demolition?
Eden spits on it.
Dean has his hands in his pockets and he's just whistling like.
Well, I'm pretty sure Rose was technically the only living owner of that house, so if she's not mad...
I think Dean's got the right idea, at least. We should try to separate ourselves from this.
Rose climbs out of your hat and just, runs up to the, one last remaining twig of house right here and just fucking, kicks it over and then runs back.
When she does that, it looks like, oh, that was cute. Ding, 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 ding. Hits a bunch of other twigs and something explodes in the rubble. Wist takes out a little notepad, writes condemned on it, and sticks it to the just mass.
I underestimated how crappy it would be inside.
Excellent work, everyone.
Geraldine restarts the track.
I said.
Guys, thank you so much. After all these years, it feels great to be free from there. To be free in, not my body, but a new body at least.
We'll find you something a little better, dear.
Should, this lady right here, sees you talking to a Strahd doll about body possession. She was talking to Dean, oh, hey. Sees
Dean.
that shit and is like...
Hey, wait. Worth a try.
Yeah, people start to just, step away. They live in Barovia, they've seen weird shit before, they know to avoid it. Your group of friends sort of walks up behind you. You realize, you're more or less with this posse now, rep-wise.
Sorry, wrong track. Little intense there.
So, what are you guys planning on doing next?
I don't know.
Killing Strahd.
Probably gonna take a nap.
But
Yeah, I think bedtime is what we all need right now.
bedtime, great. Killing Strahd. That's a weird thing to say.
Oh, did we not mention that? Oh, sorry, Dean. Yeah, we're totally like a hit squad for Strahd.
Squad for Strahd. That's
It's a hit Strahd.
Damn, lower your voice. I could hear you. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not.
Yeah, it's a
Strahd could
bad
hear
thing.
you. He could hear. He could be anywhere. So, but Strahd, huh? That's an oddly specific name of someone I've been looking for as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Couldn't help but notice that NPC moving about. Can I do a perception?
Yes.
Hello.
That's probably not Strahd.
I hope not. We don't have any spells.
Hang on. Let me
My
just.
apologies. Did I say hit Strahd? I meant a hit on Strahd. I'd love to chat with him. He's a dashing fellow, especially his little Dorito chin.
What?
The mention of Dorito Chin drives everybody further away.
All right, if that was Strahd, he would have come over and killed me. We're fine.
All right. Well,
So-
hang on. Let me just check on something. He pulls out that same D20 from before, kind of turns his back to the group and rolls it. Yeah, well, fuck. It's better than before. All right, I'm in.
We got a new guy.
Eden turns around and secretly writes something in his book.
Dean made hands said,
Yeah, okay.
back to his hand.
Well, when I got to the bottom floor of that basement, and I saw everything that my parents had done in service of Strahd, I got real mad. Like, I'm still kind of shaking with anger.
Ooh,
As you
sounds
should,
like
dear.
You're a revenant that wants to kill Strahd.
Mhm.
She nods proudly.
Rad.
Well, don't you worry, dear. We're gonna find you an adequate body. We'll get you some nice weapons, and I'm sure Eden can teach you some swordplay.
She
I
looks
can
up.
teach you how to read.
She looks up at Eden. She looks over at Dean.
Maybe I can teach you time magic. I don't even know.
You seem like a good kid.
Very hard to learn.
Hmm?
That I want to clarify because that kind of sounded like Wistel's voice, but that was me attempting to do a hypothetical Geraldine.
Yeah, unfortunately, Geraldine and Wistel talk very similar.
So, yeah, no, fresh with the idea of rest in your heads, you're probably headed straight back to the church to pass out, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
most
definitely.
sounds
Yeah.
good.
We're all kind of hurting.
And to reconnect with your various missing group mates? Question mark? Who knows?
We'll see if they're there.
You guys remember that one guy we met in the weird time space? Wonder where he went to.
Talking about-
yeah. No, there was this weird fellow. He was grouchy, but had this curious taste in music. I think he called it bad.
Sounds like he and I would get along.
Oh, really?
I'm
Why is
Named after some kind of body.
because I'm bad. And then he like turns and winks at the camera.
And with that, I'm cutting.
Jay, I know you don't edit these very much. Can you do me a favor and every time Dean does one of his things, actually change it to black and white?
Yes! Okay, so what will happen next time on Curse of Strahd? Will they maybe go to a place other than the Death House? Will they enjoy things such as...
They go to Starbucks.
Yeah, could they go to Starbucks? Will they enjoy dungeon
Alright,
design
time
that
for me
does...
to draw modern AU squad at Starbucks.
Ooh,
No,
hell yeah.
we're going to Stradbucks.
I would never give my money to that corporate freak.
Oh, but their macchiatos are so good.
$4 for a macchiato, my ass.
And your soul.
No!
Eden saying $4 for a macchiato is really funny to me.
Also, Strahd as a barista is kind of great.
He'd do it. He'd hide and.
Strahd von Baristovich.
I mean,
Yeah.
Strahd's entire gimmick is that he is that one like reality TV show where the boss disguises as a regular worker and like lives there.
Undercover
every day.
boss.
Undercover boss is that.
So yeah, for now, you guys level up to 4.
Yes.
Exciting.
Ooh,
Yes.
this is the level where we get like ability score or feats, right?
Yes.
Ooh, I should look at feat. I don't think there's any feats I want, but
This
So,
is good shit.
Triana,
level.
I'm sorry you didn't roll above a 10.
Yeah. Oh
sorry,
my
too.
god.
I was like at this point, like, it's fine, it's Dean, he's
Fucking
cool.
I fucking
for
love
you
Dean.
for playing it off with this guy though. Like I love him.
Oh, Dean's
I-
great. Yeah,
I
Dean's
do.
wonderful.
The reason why, okay, can I give you a little backstory about Belinda and how she
Yeah.
got to be the way she was? Originally, she was supposed to be a bard type character who was like, but like really supportive, and like her, I guess like her skills were based on like how she supported the other team to give them stuff, like she was
Yeah.
a therapist. And then like Jackson kind of had like the bard thing going, so I was like, well, I'll change her up, I guess, because I don't want to be the same thing.
And then Jackson
and then-
died.
And then Jackson never showed up, so then I was like, I wasted her for nothing.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
No, Belinda's gonna get reworked. She's probably gonna get a different name and a different identity, but she'll be back.
Oh,
She'll be back in a
Nice.
different, beautiful way.
Cool.
Fun.
Let's see here.